The extraordinary thing about the Great Smog of 1952 is that it was so bad, worse than anything the city had ever seen. We estimate that about 4,000 people died during 5 days in December 1952. People went around their normal business. It was a Friday, the last day of the working week. They're behaving as normal. It's only as that day progresses that people realise this is worse than the fogs they've seen before. The smog in London at that time is really thick, dense. You can't see your own feet or your hand when it's reached out in front of you. You'd come back and your face and your clothes would be covered in a layer of smoke particles and dirt. In 1952, London's still a manufacturing city. The East End's packed with factories. We've got power stations along the Thames, and in each person's home there's a coal fire, and that hearth is really important for home and for heat, but at the same time it's throwing up smoke particles into the atmosphere over London and they have nowhere to go. Buses couldn't see their way, so what happened was the conductor would walk in front of the bus with a lantern or a flare to light the path. The Port of London Authority had its own police force, and their job was to patrol the riverside. In the fog they couldn't see, and there was a real risk that they might fall in the river and drown. So they were equipped with fog sticks, which they used to tap their way along, feel the edge of the dock and make sure they didn't fall in. So after the smog passed, there was pressure on Parliament to legislate. The Clean Air Act of 1956 introduces smokeless zones in British cities. And although air pollution still remains an issue in London, we'll never see anything quite like the 1952 Great Smog again.